So this program started by looking for a partnership within our own neighborhood. And so Miss Killingsworth, the principal here at Westwood, was very willing to have us over, and the teachers have been so amazing. We are in, close to, I think, 16 to 20 classrooms if you count practicum. But with the residencies, we started by having 4 classes here. We do math, methods, social studies, science, and then we do the arts. And so my students, which are the early childhood GCU students, write lessons every week based upon what the teachers want them to teach. And then they plan those on Mondays. On Wednesday, I teach them curriculum. And then on Friday, they go into the classroom and teach the Westwood students. And then I go in, give them feedback, a compliment, and a question for their thinking, and the teachers do the same thing. So this partnership has been amazing in the sense that these students get real life students to work with, where we would typically be in a GCU classroom to teach out these lessons.
It's really great for us to be able to walk around the campus, to see all of the GCU students that are on campus working with our children and then also working with our teachers. They are in classrooms, they are running small groups of instruction with kids, they're pulling kids and they're sitting in the hallways and they're doing small group instruction in the hallways as well. And it's just been a really huge support, not only to our students but to our teachers as well.
When the GCU residency students first came into my classroom, my students have just recently arrived in the United States and they have a hard time trusting others and are still experiencing some culture shock. And so in the beginning it was really hard for them, and I have a specific student in mind where he would tell the GCU students, "I'm sorry, I don't want you to help me." And he would raise his hand and wait for me to come over. And after a few weeks, because it was so consistent and the GCU students were so welcoming and warm towards them, eventually he was the one thanking them for coming in every single week. So it really made an impact on the students.
Takeaway from my homeroom students from having GCU students in the classroom has been a gain in knowledge. They're understanding more than they used to. I had 2 boys that came in straight from Africa this year that didn't know how to hold a pencil. So they worked with them on holding the pencil, how to grip it with their fingers. They worked with them on sounds. The kids have grown exponentially from not knowing the alphabet to knowing the alphabet and now being able to read 3 sound words. So it's been a great thing to have them in my classroom, and I'm hoping that it's a relationship that we can continue between Westwood and GCU.
So my experience with teaching in the program, at first I was a little bit nervous, to be honest, but throughout the program I've really opened up, gotten used to communicating with other teachers, other authority figures in the schools, and talking with students, because you have to learn how to build that relationship with them and find those interests that not only you can bring into the material you're teaching, but also bring into asking them day to day how they're doing, how they're feeling, and other things that might need to be talked about with them. So it's just a really good program that we're doing and allows you to expand on your teaching.
I love teaching here, and I think it's such a beneficial program because whereas, other universities or other schools, you don't get this experience. So when you go into student teaching, it's like you're going in blind, whereas here I feel like it's really prepared me for that because, when I get in front of a group of kids, I'm as comfortable as ever, and I've learned a lot of methods on how to teach the kids, a lot of behavior management methods, reeling them back in, getting their attention. So I'm super grateful for this experience. And I think it's great practice. I really think all universities should do something like this.